And then we would wish one day we have a school at that corner. As we climbed up there, you saw those classrooms there. We wish the school to be there. And we would wish to have a hospital there. And then later on, we need an administration block for this. So we have this block, which will also host Christian education rooms, Sunday school, youth, and things like that. Then we have also administration block this, and this one would wish it to be have a counseling. I'm a training counselor, and would like to have a counseling center one day in this place. Because most of the problem people have here, they are psychological. They are psychological. So once we have a counseling center, we will address. Many people here are poor, just because they have found they are poor. They only need somebody to encourage them, then they can be better. And of course, the other problem with the slum here is spiritual. Rejecting Christ. People have decided to enter into crime. So crime is here. There is illegal sex, drugs, there is killing of people, stealing. And so the church is addressing the spiritual part. And there is a lot of proof. People have changed. People, when we came here, people, especially foreigners, would not see them traveling inside. They will not come back with their cameras. But you see, we have gone there. And it has become the order of the day now. White people come from all over the world. They walk around the slum, guided by tour guides. The church has transformed the people. Of course, there are crimes, but no more crimes.
It's not as bad as it was.
Not as bad as... I would say the crime which is there is a crime which can be everywhere, other place. And of course, you can't compare slum crimes with the modern place. Then the hospital will address the physical part of human. Some people are sick, they need to be healed, for sure. So the hospital will address that. So it's our prayer that we will have a hospital. Actually, we are following the footsteps of our missionaries, okay. The missionaries who founded our church, they used to build a church, build a school, and then a hospital. Kijabe being one of the case, the point. And then the school is to address the intelligent part. And the school is like an investment for future, for empowerment. So children like the ones who are here, once they pass Form 4, they will be able to get good jobs, and then they will be empowered. Also, especially the school, we are using it as a tool to evangelize children. So most of the children, we got saved in the school. And there's a pastor, there's a school pastor who comes 3 days per week to teach children the Word of God and to help them to get saved. And so we believe they will be permanent Christian, because once a child is converted before 8 years, we believe he will be permanently converted. So that's why we need that and that other one. So that is for the vision.
Well, that's exciting. Very beautiful.
Yeah. That's the vision. That is the big goal. So to go to that place, that stage, we will need to buy the place around. Actually, that is our immediately goal. We are praying God to provide funds. We buy the area around the church, especially the area enclosed by the school. Yeah, there is a block A, block B, and then C. That is the place we do wish to be a place for basketball, an open place, and a parade ground for the children. That is our prayer. And then there is this other side. We would like to buy it to be an open place so that in the future we can build the hospital and the school. But the immediately need now is to buy the place. We buy the place. If we buy the place, it will be a good thing. We want to also to have things which can generate income, because we can't depend on people forever. And again, even if we are helped, there are some things you need to do for yourself. Another person will not understand. For instance, if you want to help, maybe a elder or something like that, maybe other people may not understand. So we need to generate income. And we have found one of the places we are spending a lot of money we can save is to build a housing for pastors. Yeah. So we are praying if we can get 3 million, we can get a plot. And you have seen those plots next to where we were. The plot there is
closer to the dispensary?
Not really.
No.
We wish the ones here which are near. Yeah. If we can get those ones, then we can buy we can build a story building for pastors, and then we will reduce the burden from the church. Because like now we are spending like over 100,000 to pastors' houses. So if we can get a house, we can save that. In fact, even if we get a plot, that same money we are paying rent, the banks can give us a loan, and then we pay the money we pay pastors, we will pay the bank, and at the end we have our own building.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that is
so even to construct the pastors' houses, you could borrow money to do that? We
can borrow money. We get 3 million, then we will borrow money from the bank, and the 100,000 we pay pastors for rent. Then we can pay the bank. That would be a good thing.
What interest rates do the banks charge now?
I can't remember, but it should be around 20.
Yeah,
20% as Jews. But it's better than nothing. Yeah. So that is all we have about that. But the other thing we may wish to have, the immediately needs, those may be long term. There is